Today I woke up and I did my morning routine like anyone else. I woke up, I had some breakfast and everything, and I was going through the news, going through YouTube articles and going through some other miscellaneous websites and stuff and checking my emails. And I got a rather bizarre email today about leading me to some direct article, and I'm gonna click on it here and I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna read it to you. I'm gonna share my thoughts, and I was so infuriated when I read it. Well, maybe not infuriated, but I was so dumbstruck. I was kind of like, what are they talking about? Like, I get what they're coming from, but it's ridiculous. But anyways, I'll get right into the explanation here. I'll read it out and we'll go from there. So the title is called, "This is how much water you save when you pee in the shower." Right off the bat, you're like, what? How much water you save when you pee in the shower? When you pee in the shower, how much water you save? And okay, it gets even better. So, flushing the toilet accounts for 27% of Americans' water usage, according to the Environmental Protection Agency. I'm standing here and I'm like, oh god, is this one of the environmental, and we need to, make the environment better by doing good things? And I'm all for that. I'm all for, recycling. I'm all for environment-friendly products. But, peeing in the shower, let me keep going. Standard toilets use 1.6 gallons of water per flush. Older toilets use between 3.5 and 7 gallons. Okay, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know how to back that up, but I'm going to believe it. Those saved gallons of water add up over time, especially when everyone gets on board. In 2014, students of England and University of East Anglia campaigned for the school's 15,000 pupils to take the first wee of the day while having their morning shower, according to the BBC. Over the course of a year, the school would save enough water to fill 26 Olympic-sized swimming pools, according to the students' calculations. That's fine and dandy. Sure, you're trying to show how much water we're saving, but peeing in the shower, Okay, let me finish this and I'll give you my 2 cents as to why I'm so flabbergasted, why I'm so flustered by this. It says, it's not a perfect solution unless you're washing your hair with your whiz. What? There's a good chance you're still washing with some water while you pee in the shower. Who's among us mid-shower pee hasn't started off into oblivion as the hot water cascaded down your bodies? Why is this in the article? Why do you need to put the mental image of me peeing in the shower? Why do I need to know how it feels? Why do you have to explain this in detail? If anything, it's off-putting. If anything, it's trying to revoke the idea of peeing in the shower. Any mammals pee for approximately 21 seconds, according to Discover. Meanwhile, a standard shower head uses 2.5 gallons of water per minute. If your pee exists in the urethra and standard mammalian rate, around 0.875 gallons of water will leave your shower head in the time it takes to finish peeing. Well, that's fucking fantastic. Still, it is less than a standard toilet brush. It saves paper too. If you wipe after peeing in the toilet, suppose you use 10 squares of toilet paper per your pee wipe, and your toilet paper roll contains 500 total squares, then you pee in the shower just once a day. You save yourself a roll of paper every 50 days. Hurrah! Not hurrah, you're peeing in the shower. Do you not understand how weird and bizarre and implication? Whatever you want to do in your free time, sure. If you want to pee in the shower and you just enjoy doing it, good for you. But don't advocate it for saying that it saves water and it saves time and it saves your toilet paper. It's unfathomable, and I'll explain why here. You people in this article here, they're explaining, sure, it saves water, sure, it's time. Sure, maybe let's say the toilet does use more water than it takes the time to pee in the shower. You're peeing in the fucking shower, but that's aside the point. It takes, let's say, less water to pee in the shower. Whatever. But do you know what happens to the water in the shower and what happens to the water in the toilet? It doesn't just go into oblivion, it doesn't just disappear. These people in the article make it seem that as soon as you flush that toilet in the water, it just gets ejected into outer space. Goodbye, see ya, we never see you again, that piece of water is completely gone. And that's not what happens. The water, when they flush it down a toilet, especially if you live in a city, it goes through the water treatment plants and it gets filtered out, it gets reused. It gets put back into the ocean, back into the water, back into the river, back into wherever it is, and recycled. It doesn't just disappear, it doesn't just get used up. And saving toilet paper, the example they used, let's look back here. It says, saves paper too. If you wipe peeing on the toilet, suppose you use 10 squares of toilet paper. Who uses 10 squares of toilet paper per pee wipe? What is going on? Why are you using 10 squares? Maybe to wipe your ass after you have diarrhea, after you have a bad runs. Sure, use 10 squares of toilet paper, but who uses 10 squares per pee? You're just wiping your dick. You just have a little drizzle, you just tap it and you just get rid of it. Who uses 10? I'm just baffled. No, this is wrong. This is weird. If you want to pee in the shower, go ahead, but don't go advocating it for this kind of stuff. Don't try to excuse yourself. You're odd for peeing in the shower, sure. Don't try to excuse yourself for being odd. No. This article is so stupid in the fact that it believes that this is doing something greater, something good. Because when you pee in the shower, first of all, you shower to get rid of germs and bacteria and all the grime that's on you. You don't want to pee on the shower, that's unsanitary. And even if you wash it, you're trying to get rid of it, not pee all over it. Next, they'll try to advocate that if you're outside and you need to go to the washroom, just pee right on the grass. Pee right there. Why not? Because, it saves toilet paper, it saves the environment, it goes right into the soil, nothing bad happens, you don't waste water. And they're gonna go and advocate weird shit, and might as well just take a number 2 on the ground, so long as you clean up, or maybe just better yet, leave it on the ground, because it'll turn into fertilizer. It'll turn into the stuff that will help, the grass grow greener. Oh boy, what is our society going into? I understand. I'm all for helping the environment. I'm all for helping the environment grow, helping our ecosystem, repairing it, bringing it back to its natural wilderness wonder. I'm all for that. Yes, I agree. That's great. That's amazing. But asking to pee in the shower to save water, like I said, you're not just going to the shower to take a piss. I mean, granted, you're not doing this every time you have to go to the washroom, you don't go to the shower, but we're going to the washroom to take a piss. And so we're like, oh, I gotta take a shower too. So you take a shower as you're taking a piss. But you're also taking a shower because you're taking a fucking shower. You want to wash yourself. So you're not probably using less water because you're still taking a shower. And I get it. You're like, well, you're gonna be using the freaking water to take a shower anyways, right? So why not pick a piss? And that idea just seems kind of silly. And I don't quite understand. I live on the countryside here. Let me put into perspective. I don't know city folk that well, but I live on the countryside, and we have our own septic tank. And what will happen is, if I flush the toilet, it doesn't go and disappear. It goes into the septic tank, right? And the septic tank then has a pump system, and the pump pumps it out. And guess where it pumps it out? Back into the soil. And guess where the soil puts it? The soil then filters out all that solid items like poop and piss and toilet paper, gets biodegraded because it is meant to be biodegraded. And it gets biodegraded into the soil, and this water goes infiltrated back into the aquifer underneath our house and filtrated through, and we can reuse it again. It doesn't disappear. It evaporates. It goes into the clouds too. It goes into the sky, and the rain that falls down is the rain from the water that's in the ground. And this article just really rifled my jimmies today, and I just wanted to share with the world how ridiculous it sounded, how stupid, how absolutely dumbfoundedly dumb. Is that even that's a stupid analogy, but you know what I mean. It is ridiculous, and I don't understand why people are like this. I'm going to stop frazzing out about this. I'm going to go downstairs, have a nice cup of tea, a nice cup of coffee or something just to chill me out, just calm me down. I'm going to have to take brief breaths, go to a temple, go see a Buddhist monk, meditate, relax, because this article ruffled my jimmies.